Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at 5 cryptocurrencies. Where is a good point to get out? We're gonna look at all 5 and I'm gonna show you where that exact number is, where this is really gonna tank and waterfall hard. So if you're looking to get out locking gains, but you don't know where to get out, or if you're looking to add into your position at a cheaper price, this is a great video for you. Stay through the whole video. If you're trading any of these crypto coins, you need to know this critical point, this area where things can get very bumpy and ugly. First, I want to let you know that I do have a Discord. If you are new to crypto, if you are new to stocks, if you're getting a lot of losers, you're not finding any winners, you're not making those 20-30% gains like you see people on the internet, your friends making, jump in the Discord or jump on my Patreon, sign up for Retire Young Pro. It's $25 a month. It's peanuts. This isn't like a knitting channel where you watch people on a knit, oh, $25 is expensive. This is investing. You can make $25 in a blink in these markets and you can be a millionaire. So invest in what you feel you're gonna get the return in. You're gonna get the return in crypto and stocks. You're gonna get my portfolio, you're gonna get alerts when I buy stocks, sell stocks, everything you could imagine, all in my Patreon. Check it out, link in the description. So jumping right in, we're gonna get started with DOGE. DOGE is the first on this list here. We're gonna go down the list and I'm gonna put on the screen the critical points where you should be exiting. All right, digging right in here. DOGE, number 1, let's find out where this critical point is. Where will DOGE end? When will DOGE fall into a coffin and never wake again? At least for 6 months, a year, maybe more. All right, so looking at this here, let's go out to a daily view. We wanna look at a broader view of what DOGE is doing. As we can see, we are blue waving, but the blue wave already looks like it's closing not good. DOGE needs to push up very soon. So I'm seeing right here on this red line at 2110 is our critical point on DOGE. If we fall below 2110, I will be getting out because this is going to go much deeper. Could go to 15 cents, could fall all the way down to 5 cents. So we know DOGE, longer traders that have been trading this last year, we know DOGE was sub 1 penny, and now it's at 24 cents right now. It hit a high of almost 75 cents. So DOGE is still correcting. It's trying to calm down. It's in this waving zone. I am not anti-DOGE. I'm not anti any crypto. I'm just looking at the bullish and bearish scenarios and all these. So we're prepared. We want to be prepared. We don't want to just think one thing. Oh, it's good, 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 good. Always be prepared. So we are actually pretty close to this line. We're at 24 cents, only 3 cents away from hitting this critical number. So that number is now popped up on the screen, and I'm gonna pop that up on all 5 of these. So we know where we can get out and then buy back in when it's at a new bottom, maybe at 15 cents. Wouldn't you wanna do that? 5 cents, much cheaper. I'd rather buy it down there than holding and waiting for it to come back to 25 cents. If you're holding this in the 40s, 50s, 60s, what are you doing? You should have sold and bought back in much lower. You could have doubled up if we run back to 50, because there's still hope. There's still hope. XRP, it looks like it's performing better than DOGE. It looks like it's higher up than where DOGE is sitting. So let's find out where the critical point is for XRP, because these are all going to be different. Even though crypto moves as a whole, if Bitcoin's done and for some reason it sells off and it's over, they're all going to sell off. But you need to know, if you're not watching Bitcoin, you're not watching Ethereum, you need to know where that critical point is across the board. That's what I'm putting up on the screen here. Okay, now for XRP, the critical point for this is around 93, 94 cents right here. Now, I'm seeing these numbers because I'm looking at a point of where the bottom support is, where the major support is, some resistance, and where there's not really much support below that that's going to save this thing. So this is pretty much its final leg, right here and right here. So if we come down and test 94, we need to bounce aggressively off it and come back in this channel. But if we don't, we're gonna slip through and fall deeper and deeper and deeper. It's gonna be a long way down the mountain. Just like it always does, it runs up and then comes all the way down the mountain with chops and pops in between, confusing people. Are we back in a bull rally? No, we're not. So that's what's happening here, chops and pops, and we might come all the way back down. But we can be saved. On all these cryptos, we can be saved. We can punch out of here if we break out to new highs. XRP blast past 140, then all crypto will be blasting past their resistances, testing their new highs in this new highs in the rally that we're currently in, and possibly testing all-time highs in this rally back here. So very interesting to watch. So that's the number for XRP. 94 cents. Watch that if you're trading XRP and you want to get out. You don't want to bag hold this through the bear market. you want to get in much cheaper during that bear market when it bottoms. Solana. Now, Solana is the next one that has done an insane run. Absolutely insane. It did the Eiffel Tower. And now people are wondering. They've been watching Solana that aren't in it. And they're like, I want to get in this thing. But they haven't pulled the trigger. Because they're like, wait, right when I buy it, this thing's going to tank more. It's selling off like crazy. And you might be right. That might be what happens. Usually when a stock or a crypto coin runs up this aggressively, it's going to come down that aggressively. And then maybe bounce around and then try and find its way up and do the Tony Hawk half pipe formation. So finding the critical point on Solana is a little trickier because it's not like any of the other crypto coins. This is way different. And people, like I said, they want to get in this if they can because it's discounted right now. Look at this discount. It's saucy. We're down about almost 30% on a discount. So critical point on Solana is going to be at the bottom of this wick at 141. If it fails and falls below 141, that means the Eiffel Tower is confirmed. It's going to come all the way back down to street level, say hello at the lobby, and then, head back up later on. Crypto's not going to be done. This is just analyzing the current rally we've been in and seeing if the top has already been put in place, and now we're coming down the mountain. So 141, that does confirm we went up the mountain. We're going to come down and then trickle out around 42. And that would be a great point to buy because you know where it can possibly go during the next bull rally, all the way back to 200. So that would be a nice 4x move. That would be incredible. All right, so that is Solana. We're blasting through these pretty good. These critical points, watch them. If you're in these trades, watch them. Because if they fall below, they are most definitely going to fall deeper unless some whale wants to pull a fast one. Vitalik wants to do the V formation, buy up 10 million. It could somehow be saved and push up. So that's why I'm analyzing these every day. As of right now, these are our critical points. Cardano. Now we're looking at Cardano here, currently trading at $2.48, trying to push up. Smart contracts are live. It's not looking so smart because we're still selling off. But we got a little pop today, almost 4%, looking good. All right, so we're going to find the critical point on Cardano. We did bounce off nicely. We're above this wick over here. Whoop! Right above there, which is nice. So I would like it to hold, and then 260 is going to be our resistance before we blast off, get back to 3, test those all-time highs, push up, hit 456. That'd be great. But we're looking at if you should sell and what is the critical point if we fall below. So to analyze that, look over here at these bottom wicks. Every wick here is higher than the previous. So what I'm looking at is the moment that goes below the previous, we're looking like it's a red flag. So this guy might be trouble. Let me draw a line here. This is an early trigger. If we fall below 231, 230, that's an early notice to you that we're about to go bearish unless it's saved. But that's a critical point you should be watching, 231, 230. If it falls below that, that's the first time these wick positions have changed. Now the critical point, however, is at the bottom of this wick. If we fall below this first wick, I believe that we are going to go bearish. But this bottom wick here at $2, 201, that is our critical point of failure. Pop it on the board. So Cardano, that's our point. If you're in Cardano, I would be selling at that 231 and jump right back in if it reverses. But me personally, I would be getting out at 231 because I don't want to get out 2 if I get out 231. I could just buy back in if I'm wrong. And then if you're holding, you're like, I'm a long-term holder, you could average in at 160. It might fall to 140 if all crypto falls into a bear market. So you could average in by knowing these critical points at a much cheaper price, or you could get out, lock in what you have in profits, and buy back in later on once the bear market starts coming close to an end and starts going bullish. I'll be watching this every single day, so I'll know when the bear market's over and when we are going bullish, or if this is all a bear trap and we're going to go super parabolic ballistic missile style crazy and go north past 3 in a week or something. So jump in the Discord if you want to know when I notice those signals. But as of right now, across the board, these critical points are very crucial to know where they're at. Ethereum. Last but not least, Ether. What's going on here? What's the critical point? It's not looking good here either. 3418, we were able to push back up out of the 3100 level, close to 3000. We don't really want to get close to 3000 because that's dangerous. That's our critical point on ETH. Pretty clear to see that one. 3,000. If we fall below, that's a sign the mountain is engaged and we are going to come all the way down. It's probably most likely going to form this ugly head and shoulders, or the ghost formation as I like to call it, and we're going to come all the way down probably to 2,000, and I'll be loading up a whole bunch of 2,000. But as of right now, yeah, that's the critical point, 3,000. As of right now, we're looking good because this is a nice little hammer candle and we're pushing up. We could potentially blast out at 3,500 today, 3,600, 3,800, and then test that high of 4,000 during the rally, and then the all-time high up here, I think it was 4,300 or something like that, during its all-time highs. What is it? Yeah, 43 something, 43.50. So that is our critical point for Ethereum. Listen, if you're going to add into any of these butt nuts on Ethereum, I would probably do it. Me personally, I would do it today because I like what this candle's looking like right now. But if it tests this 3,000, I'm out. I'm just taking my profits and I'm going to sit back, eat popcorn, wait and see if we do go into this bear market and if these critical points are correct. So that's it for today's video. That was an analysis of all 5 of these crypto coins. Hopefully these are some of your favorites and this helps you know, write these numbers down. It helps you know where these critical points are, so you should definitely write these down so you have them on paper, you have them memorized, so you know, oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to that critical point. Should I hold? Should I be greedy and wait? He might be wrong. I'm most of the time not wrong when it comes to these failure points and these breakout points. So watch very closely. We're blue waving right now on Ethereum, so that's looking good. RSI is cold. We're not in the hot potato section right now. So if Ethereum blasts off, like Litecoin did the other day, 30%, and it has justified reason for blasting off, we could push the whole market into a rally. Markets overall up 3%, looking good. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button if I helped you out at all. And that's it. You know what happens by hitting that subscribe? It's doing magical things. It's getting you a little bit closer to retiring young.